Hi Virgo, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've just been quietly pre-shuffling the cards, and as always I did get an idea around what the theme might be of today's reading. It was very encouraging, Virgo. The card that came out said, Gibbous Moon, you're very close to achieving your goal. For the universe to have to remind you, maybe you're getting fed up, maybe you think something's not going to manifest or happen for you, maybe you feel like something's taken too long to realize in your life, and they're giving you a bit of encouragement to know that you're very close to achieving it. Now, either you're needing to open up to this, what I'm about to tell you, or else you're in this energy. Two cards came out together of one of my angel oracles. One said friendship and union, so it shows friends connecting. And the other one is self-acceptance, like self-love. So whether or not you're needing to learn to love yourself, appreciate yourself, and maybe open up to friendships, to connecting with others, okay? So either you're not doing that and the universe wants you to grow through self-love and connecting with others, you'll know which way this is going to go. But that's what came through the pre-shuffle. Now, if you don't know, my name is Karen, and I post these big readings, Virgo, every 2 weeks. Having said that, on the alternate week when I can, I do a bonus, and I did in fact do one for you last week. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed, can I ask that you do? It truly is the one thing that can support the growth of the channel. Okay, this is definitely coming out in all the readings today. We've got Take Time to Breathe Out. Now, Virgo, we have got a full moon in Scorpio coming up. This might be quite an intense full moon when you consider that Scorpio, their ruling planet, is Pluto, which is a planet of death and destruction and rebirth, right? So big transformative energies. So there could be some change that comes with that full moon. There could be some endings that comes with that full moon. You might be releasing, letting things go, letting people go. It could also have you feeling, anxious, emotional. They are saying that take time to breathe out as that full moon passes, right? So meditate, contemplate, some breath work would also work really well. Every single reading, I think, bar maybe one today, has had that card, which is quite interesting when you consider we are in fact coming up to that full moon. Sorry about the seaplane, Virgo. I have got my door open. It's such a beautiful day. All right, let's see. I live right on a river, so lots of seaplanes. Virgo, what's the strongest theme today? Oh. Well, it's very nice. The end of a rough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So this full moon in Scorpio that's coming up astrologically, right? Capricorn energy with this card that I've pulled can talk to our careers, our work, things like that. Could be a goal as well. I definitely feel you could have gone through a rough patch. It might have been tough times. That saying, tough times don't last, tough people do. So Virgo, that could be how you feel sometimes. Now, there could have been ending with a Capricorn. That could have been someone significant. You could have a strong placement, but I'm really hedging my bets. This isn't around your work or money, or something that you've been trying to manifest or achieve. Now, I have got communication as key as well at the bottom of the deck, new moon in Gemini. Oh, there we go. 2 cards came out together. You got an extra today. Oh, dear. All right, so this happened quite a few readings today. Not necessarily, I can't remember which one. They had the 2 Cancer cards. You've pulled the 2 Scorpio cards as we approach full moon in Scorpio. If that's not a powerful reading, I don't know what is. You saw how they come out together, Virgo. I definitely feel that you might have, maybe your mindset's been a little negative. Maybe you have been really in a fearful mindset, okay? A negative mindset. I'm not calling you out. I'm simply saying what's coming through on the cards. And I can see that you've probably been through a tough time, and that might have taken you to places within your mind that negativity and fear have amplified, right? Because you've gone through so many tough times. So, the universe does want you to take a look at that. They're wanting under this full moon in Scorpio, you've got both the full moon and Scorpio cards. They want you to release the negativity and release the fear because it's holding you back in some area. They want, Virgo, for you to step out of your comfort zone, North Node. You know what? There is a destiny awaiting. There is a path that is right for you. And, it does say that you're needing to do something that makes you uncomfortable. You've got fear and negativity, and so that can be self-doubt that's holding you back from pursuing the path that you truly desire or that you want to go on, or taking the action. It's like fear and negativity are holding you back. All right, let's look and see what your angels would like to tell you, Virgo. Yep. They're saying, if you believe. Where thoughts go, energy flow, Virgo. And if you're in a negative, self-limiting mindset, then, you know, the things that you truly want to manifest are not going to manifest, right? We need to first work on our mindset, our emotional space, making sure that we raise our vibration through gratitude and appreciation, through positivity, powerful manifestation. And this is, you know, the infinity symbol. If you believe, it will be. Right, let's see. Have faith, Virgo. Definitely coming through your reading today. It's a time of needing to have more faith or more belief. Yeah, okay, let go. Recovery, bottom of the deck. Very strong reading, Virgo. Release, let go. 2 full moons in Scorpio, okay? Very powerful, guys. I don't think they could be more clear. And I really feel like that's going to be your path to recovery here, Virgo. All right, let's pull one more. So it's time to release and let go of any fear or negativity that's holding you back. And I definitely feel you'll be on the path to success. There is also the opportunity for a peaceful resolution. So if you've had any issues in relationships, friendships, connections, workplace, I feel like there is a peaceful resolution that is possible, and I definitely see success in your future. They've got on the bottom of the deck, there's no need to worry. Let's work with the next oracle. Okay, what do we have? Learning experiences. Isn't life just one of those? I definitely feel you've been tested. The end of a rough cycle. It's taking you and your mind to places of fear and negativity, or at least that's who I'm connecting with today. And if it's not your story and you're a happy camper and you're really optimistic, then it could be for the cross watcher, someone close to you, or it could just not be your reading today. But what they're saying is learn from it, grow from it. Think of the hermit energy, similar here with the lantern. Life is one big learning experience. And it's about applying the knowledge and the wisdom that you gain through those experiences that allow you to continue to spiritually grow and evolve. So whatever you've gone through, see it as just one big learning experience, how your soul is growing on the earth. Earth school, as they say. All right, let's see, Virgo. What do we have? Yep, beautiful. You've got transformation. This is full moon and Scorpio energy coming through. It's going to be a beautiful transformation for you, Scorpio. If Scorpio, you could be dealing with one of a strong placement. Virgo, right? So it's time to transform. It's time to transmute the energies. It's time to lift your spirits, is what I just heard as well. And then you've got at the bottom of the deck, ask and believe, or actually ask and receive. But did you see that? Ask and believe. There is something about you needing to believe at first, Virgo, right? So there's something about praying, but praying with faith, right? That what you're asking for, that it will manifest. Is there one more, please, for Virgo? Okay, we have got the energy. If I can read that. Harmony and reformation. Beautiful. Now, this is kind of like that cocoon energy, you know, where we cocoon and we focus on our protection, healing, reformation, metamorphosis. So think about the moth, you know, when it's in the cocoon and it becomes the butterfly. So you've got, you know, the energies of rebirth coming through. It could be a spiritual rebirth. It could be healing. You could have been unwell. You could have had like some major health battles here. You could have had your heart broken, but this is a spiritual rebirth. And at the bottom of the deck, you can't make it up, Virgo, healing energy next to spiritual growth. Next to learning experiences. See? So you're spiritually growing through the lessons that you're learning, which is part of your healing journey. right? Beautiful. Spiritual metamorphosis. How cool. Let's look at some tarot. Yep, someone who's down in the dumps. However, they need to open up to what is about to present itself. Four of Cups is someone miserable, someone unhappy, someone feeling disconnected emotionally, not wanting to connect to others, not wanting to commune with others. They're sulky. Now, I'm not calling you out. It could just be a day. It could be a week you've been like this. It could be a month. If it's not you, there could be someone around you that you might be like, oh, it's okay. It's going to be okay. I mean, look at the illustration. They're trying to make this person feel better. They're trying to connect emotionally, and the person's got their arms folded. So it's either you, Virgo, or someone that you're trying to, you're trying to lift their spirits in some way. But look at this, next to that Four of Cups is an incredible opportunity. Now, this screams a work opportunity. This screams money. This screams prosperity. This is like, there could be a contract, an employment contract, a business contract, the settlement of something, the receiving of money. It's just like a new start. Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Justice can talk about legal or contracts. King of Pentacles could be the person who is providing the opportunity. It could be a relationship. It could be something in business, but someone's needing to open up to the opportunities around them. Let's see, Virgo. Now, like I said, if you don't resonate as Four of Cups, check in on the people you love, but you would know. If there's someone around you like that who you're close to, you might be currently trying to lift their spirits, Virgo. What do we have? 10 of Wands. 3 cards came out together. 10 of Wands. The 5 of Cups. More sadness. And the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is friendship. It's communion, connection with other souls. So whether or not you've been asked to spend more time with friends, connecting to friends, someone here is not happy, guys. 5 of Cups can be grief, sadness, loss. You've had the 4 and the 5 of Cups. That's a person who emotionally is not feeling so great, not doing so well. So if it's not you, like I say, you'll be aware of who this is in your life. 10 of Wands says the end of a rough cycle approaches. Now, because it's Wands, this could be in business, what you do for work. This could be a relationship that's just been an absolute challenge. You could have gone through a lot of obstacles and challenges together. 10 says that the end of that rough cycle approaches. Now, and it's in the full moon in Scorpio, right? So definitely expect some sort of completion or ending or the accomplishment of something that's been really tough going. Now, I have got a King of Swords. In readings, court cards can represent people in our lives that are significant or the energy we're in or needing to adopt. This is air. Someone who is thinking, analyzing. There is something about thought, insight, focus. Now, the King of Swords can be an advisor. It could be a doctor. It could be something like that. Because 4 and 5 of Cups can be someone with depression, sadness. Maybe the weight of that cycle's taken a toll on someone, which could be causing them to feel negative. Perhaps that King of Swords is supporting you in some way. Let's see. But certainly it could be in business. Virgo. Could have been connected to a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. All right, what do we have? Bottom of the deck, 4 of Swords. Taurus had that energy today. Someone who's like healed but wary. It's like someone might be approaching them, but they're not sure. They're like, I'm going to be protective because I've been hurt. I'm still healing. I'm still recovering. So place it where it fits, Virgo, whether you're being protective, dealing with someone, or, roles could be reversed. Let's see. Gemini energy with the Lovers. Let's get the heart of the reading, Virgo. I forgot to say Queen of Pentacles was in the split, which is very Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow, 10 of Cups. She's in the split again. Oh, no, it's the Empress this time. So very maternal energy. Maybe it was the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress I saw before. They look very similar. So strong divine feminine. Now 10 of Cups is someone who has a very happy family. There's a feeling of joy and happiness connected to family. You might be a mother. You might resonate as being in your feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Strong Libra and Taurus. Let's get one more. We've got more Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Quite interesting. That's the only pentacle thus far. Now, 7s in numerology, you know, definitely can be points of taking a stock or doing a bit of a reevaluation. Very spiritual number. I definitely feel that someone here is taking a break and they're having a think about something. So Virgo, you might be thinking long and hard about your money, your business, your career, and you might be going, I don't know if this is worth it. Like it's taking a toll. 10 of Wands. Like the burden that I'm carrying is heavy and it's getting me down. 4 and 5 of Cups. I'm not sure if I should continue on this path, 7 of Pentacles, or I should move in a new direction. That can certainly be the energy. And sometimes the 7 of Pentacles can be about if you are working towards achieving financial freedom or financial stability, or you're trying to grow an asset or a business. Sometimes the 7 of Pentacles is about standing firm, having patience, keep working hard, keep investing, and have faith that it will continue to reap a harvest, right? So it can be a point of reflection, particularly with the lovers, because that can talk about making a choice. What I will say is I have got love on the table, and the heart of your reading is love, happiness, harmony in relationships, harmony in family. Whether or not this loss was connected, maybe you could be grieving the loss of that family, that relationship. You could be missing someone, grieving someone. Let's keep going, especially when I see 4 of Swords, because that can talk to healing after heartbreak. Virgo. Let's see. See that beautiful rainbow over that family. So that's a like blessed family here coming through. Blessings around family, children. One more, please. All right. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Fire. Let's get your last 3 cards, Virgo. And yeah, we've got the Dark Night of the Soul, with Virgo energy. This is your major arcana. So potentially you've been in hermit mode, which means a period of solitary energy, a period of reflection. I definitely feel that you have been focused on healing or learning from something. Now, you had so many cards about learning the lessons, right? This is the card that we'd attribute to that, the Wise Sage of Tarot. But often they've been through so much that they disconnect from the world and they become a hermit because they're like, I can't deal with life anymore. Like, I'm out. This is a lot. And this person chooses like a solitary, spiritual path, which, by the way, 7s can be. You could be a life past 7. I don't know how long you're hermiting for, if you're still hermiting, or if this person has been in hermit mode, but someone's been reflecting on the past, reflecting on life, and definitely they've been open to spiritual growth. They're trying to learn from the lessons. Let's get 2 more. Yeah, there she is, the Empress. So she's very front and center today. So a lot of you could be mothers. I could be connecting with the divine feminine, or you're dealing with one. Let's get one more. There she is. I did see her, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've actually got 2. So I was right. I did see that card before. So remember, court cards can be people. So we have a King of Swords, a masculine air sign, we have the Hermit, and we have the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is, we often call the Mother of Tarot, the Empress energy. The Queen of Pentacles, someone who's very, very solid and stable, someone who's very successful. You know, that the money maker of Tarot, very focused on achieving prosperity. But also, not trying to confuse you, Virgo. Whether you're a man or a woman, it could just be there's considerations and adjustments that you might be thinking of making in terms of your work or your money, because you're focused on building stability and prosperity in your life. There could be a material goal that you're working towards. And then there could be sometimes where you're in your Empress energy, focused on the needs of your family, your children, your loved ones, in creating a harmonious home, harmonious relationships. But I definitely see a lot of hard work, Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like the Virgo I'm connecting with today is a hard worker. And I don't know what you've gone through. Maybe you've thrown yourself into work and focused on career, focused on prosperity, long-term wealth. But I like it. And the harder you're reading, your priority is your family, your Ten of Cups. You know, and I just want to know, this Lovers, is this a relationship that's currently in your life? Is this a relationship that maybe you're reflecting on? With the Hermit, the lessons that you learned, whether or not you're in separation, because often the sword can come up when we're in separation from someone. And we did have the Four and Five of Cups, which can talk to grief, sadness, loss. So you'll know where all of this lies. You have got the opportunity for a peaceful resolution in some area. And even the Lovers and the Rainbow talks to harmony in relationships and family. So it definitely bodes well for establishing that, or an opportunity to create that. And I definitely see prosperity and abundance in your future as well. So in terms of whatever you're working towards, striving towards, there definitely is prosperity to be gained here from it. And there's something about you being really focused on learning the lessons from something in your life and trying to apply that wisdom. Maybe the choice is whether or not you connect to reconcile with a person, with the Lovers. I haven't seen Judgment, so I'm not really hedging my bets on the fact this is a reconciliation reading. I feel like there's something around being in hermit mode to either find the answers to something to help you make a choice or decision, or else you're reflecting to try and grow spiritually from some of the lessons that you have learned. I feel that the negativity and the fear is this Four and Five of Cups that's showing up. So that seems to be in your emotional space. So it is definitely time to release that. What I might do, Virgo, I just feel compelled to get a card of advice. What is the advice today for Virgo? I knew it. I knew it was going to be that card. Who else pulled that card? Sagittarius, I believe, just pulled that card. Karma. Six of Cups. Oh. Yes, that's the past. Can even be like childhood, karma connected to childhood. There could be the opportunity for a reconciliation. That was what was missing for me in terms of this was a second chance reading or a reconciliation around an important love relationship or a family dynamic here. The opportunity for healing and happiness with the Ten of Cups in the heart of the reading. Definitely feel that there is the opportunity for a second chance, a rebirth, a second chance at life. But someone's needing to let go of any fear and negativity. Okay, that's where I'm going to leave it. But either way, there's definitely the opportunity for a lot of love and happiness. Bye, guys.